All right, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're working on cleaning this nasty chain on my mountain bike. But before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, we got my mountain bike here, my Poseidon Norton behind me, and this bike has the nastiest bike chain that I have seen in a long time. I'm not quite sure what happened with it, but it is nasty looking. So today we're going to be cleaning this bike chain off. And this kind of stems from my friends over at Superclean. So some of you may remember my video on Superclean before, where this is some of the most powerful degreaser that you can buy. Pretty much is what you get here. So they reached out to me and said, hey, we'd love to send you some more stuff. Come with something new you can use it for. And I said, done. I got you. I got an idea. So they offer, of course, their kind of spray bottle right here, just liquid kind of normal spray bottle. And then they offer their foaming can here, which is kind of cool. Honestly, for bikes, the foaming can I think was my favorite one for doing stuff on the bike. This one works really well as well, but the foaming was probably my favorite. However, we're doing something totally different today. We're not using it as the spray. What we got over here, we got my chain cleaner here. This is actually a White Lightning chain cleaner that I bought years ago. And we're actually going to use the Super Clean as our fluid in here to try and clean our chain. I think that's going to work pretty well. So I'm going to see, I actually don't know. I think we can take the top off. If we can't, we'll just spray it out inside of here, which is fine too. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Pull the top right off. I think we should be able to pour some in there and see how this stuff works on degreasing this chain, because it is pretty nasty. And I've tried multiple things. I sprayed it on last time. It did a pretty good job. Did a pretty good job spraying it on and doing it. I think we scrubbed a little bit. It did a pretty good job. Somehow this thing got nasty over the winter, though. Probably because it was winter. So let's get you guys a little closer. I'll show you guys how nasty this chain is. We'll fill this guy up, we'll hook this guy on, and we'll run it through. See how well it does in like a chain cleaner situation. All right, so here's a nasty chain. So I mean, it's to the point where if I just like wipe my finger on it, I got black on my finger just from wiping my finger on it, and I don't want that. So pretty much what we got is this chain cleaner. So essentially what this does is you put fluid in here. It's got brushes in here, and pretty much this guy opens up, you put your fluid in here, you put it on your chain like so. This guy clips around your rear derailleur, and then you put this on top to clamp the chain in, and then you spin it through, and it cleans off the chain. So, kind of a simple thing. Works pretty good. I bought it because I'd heard a lot of good things about them. So, what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and set that there. We're going to, of course, open this bottle again so I can actually pour it out a little bit easier. This is one of those things, I think I mentioned it last time, with Super Clean you kind of want to use like gloves and stuff because it's pretty potent stuff. So I'm going to pour some in here. Alright, it's actually purple, look at that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I didn't think it was actually purple. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. Get a little top cap. Our top cap, we just kind of need to push the chain down through there, and then once it's in, we just flip this guy up. That locks it in place. We are a little lopsided. Okay, so now you can see it's in there, it's clamped in there, and pretty much what this is gonna do as we backpedal through here, you should see a bunch of, oh yeah, you can already see that purple is no longer purple. That is black now. And we're just going to run this through to try and clean this guy up as best as we can. That is black already, man. Look at that. I'm just going to run this through, let it kind of work its way into the chain some. That is nasty, man. Look at that. That was purple a second ago. I might throw some more in there. I didn't think it would turn black that fast. Alright, so let's do this. Let's pop this off. Man, that is some nasty stuff, dude. Alright, let me go swap this out for some new stuff. Swap it out for purple again, see how it happens now. Let me pour some more purple in here. There we are. Okay. Back at it. Let's see how quick it changes black this time. Okay, it lasted a little longer. Just a little longer. Not much, but a little bit. Our chain's looking better. What if we just let it sit for a second? It's still dumping black on the ground. You guys. Yeah, that's coming off the chain still. So, it's looking better though. It's actually starting to look shiny again. I'm going to let it sit for just a second. And then we can run it through again. See if that helps at all. And I think we're going to dump it out one more time and fill it one more time. I'm voting we pull this off, dump it, we wipe the chain off, and we'll do it again, I think. I think that's going to get it pretty dang good. Let's see how it is if we just kind of wipe off some here. Oh, it's black, all right, but that looks, wow, that is clean. It's so clean. Okay, I might bring this out and just spray it. Because there's just, yeah, it's kind of just black everywhere. So let's do that. I'm going to bring us outside. We're going to spray off the drivetrain. And then we'll come back in. See how we're looking from there. All right. So, I mean, that's after those two cleans. I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's got a little bit left. So I think I'm going to run it through one more time. Just to get whatever else is on there. Now that everything's clean, I cleaned out the chain cleaner. Sprayed that all off. I think we're looking pretty solid, man. That stuff worked good. This chain was nasty. All right, throw some more super clean in here. There you go, right there. Down the chain. That guy in there. All right. There we go. You guys see that pretty good? See how it turns. See if it turns black this time as fast. It shouldn't. Okay. See, it's still getting a little bit off of it. Which is exactly why we're running it through one more time. Just to kind of get whatever else off. I mean, it's, you can tell it's still purple now. Yeah, now it's actually coming off kind of clearish. So we're doing better. We're doing better than we were the last time. The last time it was nasty. It was black. Now we're just coming off kind of clearish. We're just bubbles. Yeah, look at that. There's like, that's there. That was after. So it's looking a whole lot better. I'm gonna run it through just a couple more times here. And then we're gonna go spray it off. And we should have a brand new spanking clean chain on here is the hope. All right, so here's our chain, freshly washed off. I'm gonna get a paper towel here. We're just gonna grip it. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that. Just a little bit. If we just dry this off, it should take the rest of whatever else is on here off and give us just a solid starting point. Oh yeah, it's coming off good. Yeah, all right. That super clean worked good. That's the shiniest this chain's been since it came out of the box. All right, look at that. That thing is clean as clean can be. Now we just need to re-lube it with our lube of choice. We're set to go. All right, and from there, you're pretty much ready to use whatever chain lube you want on that chain. Ready to go. This perfect clean, ready for your swap chain lubes after winter like I just did. Get it nice and clean. That's kind of the nice thing. Nice, smooth chain. Shifts better. Sounds better. All that kind of stuff. Really, really nice. So there's another great use for super clean. So last time we kind of sprayed it on the bike, and that worked. We used both of them, I believe, last time. If you don't have one of these chain cleaner tools, and you want it to be simple, the foaming stuff right here is by far the way I would do it. This stuff sticks to it better, especially on kind of a vertical surface. It sticks a little better, eats into, kind of bites into it a little better. So that's where I would recommend the foaming stuff. This stuff works okay. This stuff worked okay just being sprayed directly on. If you got one of those little chain cleaners with the brushes, just to get this stuff, dump a little bit in. This thing has 32 fluid ounces. So you can dump some in, run it through, and I mean, that is probably the best chain cleaner I have ever seen. It took it all right off, like no issues. So I am very happy with that. That worked really, really well. So if you guys are interested in checking out Super Clean for yourselves, there's going to be links in the description down below, both to, you know, the regular spray here and the foamy stuff as well. If you missed the last video where I kind of compared all the different cleaners together, there's going to be a link to that up in the corner. Take a look at that. Big thanks to Super Clean again for providing some products to let me test them out. Show you guys different ways that Super Clean can be used on a bike and show you how good this stuff actually works. If you guys enjoyed the video, or maybe you learned something new, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.